just got these caffeine mints. Like them, fit in your pocket well, but doesn't really work on the counter and drawers. Wherever you kind of put them, they just kind of roll around or fall over. Not very organized. So I'm going to design a 3D print for it. Alright, so let's start with getting some dimensions. So we're going to get the base, figure out what that is. Move on to about where the approximate height we want the mount to go up to, as well as the full height, just for reference. Then we're going to place a couple of them together, get the spacing between them. So this will be about how much space I want. Doesn't have to be exact. And then I'm going to move over to Fusion 360. So in here, you start with a circle, that'll be your base. And then around this circle, we're going to create a rectangular pattern. We're going to get something that looks just about right. That spacing should be good. We're going to do this for 6 at a time. And now we're going to use some reference rectangles. Just have a couple extra millimeters for the perimeter, and then use another rectangle to kind of fill in the whole space. Now we're going to select everything, and then we're going to extrude it down so that we have a 3 millimeter base. Then we're going to reselect all the outside, and then we're going to extrude that up. So this is going to be about how much of it is covered. I think that should look all right. Then on the very base, because I think this whole thing will fall over, I'm going to make another rectangle to kind of widen out the base, so it should give it a little bit more stability. Extrude that up just a millimeter. Then we're going to start rounding some things off. We're going to round the corners. Alright, that should be good. Then we're going to round this base so it doesn't look like it's going to break. Round the corners, no sharp edges. And now we're going to round this top part. We're going to do the outside first, and then we're going to do the inside of each of these circles so that when it slides in a little bit smooth. I can only get about 0.5 millimeters, but that should be good. Now it's time to send it over the print utility. We're going to be printing this off on our Bambu Labs X1 Carbon. So we print this out of a red PETG. You should be able to print it any color or any material. After printing it off, test it out. I did like the fit. This is the second one I had to print. I had to widen the holes by about 0.5 millimeter. The first one was just a little too tight, but this one, they stay in, they don't fall over unless you want them to come out, and they come out nice and easy. Time to do a little bit of product testing. Kind of put it in a drawer, move it around a little bit, see if it'll fall over. Nope, nothing really falls out unless I want it to. So that's it. Kind of disorganize a little clump of something I use frequently and organize it a little bit. This whole thing costs about 70 cents. If you want to get the 3D print, you can get it on Cults 3D. And if you want the Fusion 360 file, you can find me on Patreon.